Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about something serious about Dead by Daylight's toxic streamers. It's gotten so bad to the point that TTVs are just targeting people that just beat them at this point. Like, I've seen so many streamers lose to one killer and they'll target that one person just for how they played. Like, in my opinion, that's stupid. And, God, there's so much to talk about, it hurts my feelings, honestly. There's been so many people who have legit, like, ended stream because of these toxic streamers.
So bad you
And,
can't even speak today.
yeah, it's so bad. It hurts me. Like, there was this one streamer I would watch a while back. And unfortunately, they are no longer here. Gotten pretty bad. These streamers would just constantly harass them the entire stream. And they weren't doing the greatest. They were mainly trying to play to keep their mind off the bad stuff. But these toxic streamers just made it so much worse. Blue would like have some stuff to say.
Before I start, have you ever had a dream? Other than that, the fact of the past 4 days I've been playing this game, and I've been playing since I'd like to say before Nemesis's release. Actually, it was a few months before it. I used to main before that. I mained Trickster. I loved Trickster. He was a fun character. You know, fun killer. I loved playing him. Every match I would play him. It was weird. I never knew there was a Survivor rulebook because I never really cared because I play the game for fun. I don't play to abide by a certain rule set because you don't want to let me have my fun. I'm not going to let you have yours. Most matches end with me being told a few things. I've been told kill myself, uninstall the game. Someone like me shouldn't have been able to download the game. I've been called numerous things actually. Like, I would pull up my screenshots, but this could genuinely get most people banned off of both YouTube and Twitch. Like, it's that bad. And it's mostly not streamers sometimes, because most streamers I've been encountering are wholesome, which, thank God. And it's to the point where some streamers that I've talked to, I straight up wish that I always say, like, us DVD players, like, us wholesome DVD players gotta stick together. And I'm going to admit this, I am not very wholesome sometimes. Like, I'm a bit of an asshole, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I can be an asshole. I mean, on Yu-Gi-Oh, I am pretty angry sometimes, because I'm not the luckiest person. But I don't always want to take it out on other people. It's something I don't like doing. And if it ends up happening, I feel like shit. I try to apologize and all that. I don't want to make people feel like they did something wrong. And to me, when I'm noticing people just straight up do this casually, I'm not normally someone who gets pissed so easily. I never get angry that quickly. But when it's a streamer, and as a streamer, I'm not a very big streamer. I will admit that. I'm not a big streamer. But I'm a pretty small one. But even if that's the case, as a streamer, you have responsibilities. You have a community that you are in complete control of most of the time. When they are in your chat, you have that control. You have that responsibility, and you shouldn't be letting people just say what they want. Like, no one should be told in a streamer's chat, and I can't say their name, but Shortbread, if you've watched Spook and Juke's video, you immediately know who I'm talking about. But the stuff that's said in his chat, and he just lets it happen. He also just lets people harass small streamers. It's not okay. It's never been okay, and it never should be allowed to happen in a Dead by Daylight streamer's chat. And I would like to be positive about it. I really would. I mean, I love Dead by Daylight as a game. But I'd like other people to have the same fun and the same experience that I was able to have when I started playing. Which wasn't very toxic until I bought Trickster. And, you know, yeah, Trickster's not a very popular killer by people nonetheless. Like, not a lot of people like him. And I'll admit that. I mean, I'm not a very good Trickster player anymore. I've kind of fell off. But there's one thing that I still believe no one should be told, and it's the words that I have been hearing every day for the past several months and years on Dead by Daylight, simply for playing my killer. I've been told, again, to kill myself. I've been told I shouldn't be able to play the game. I've been told several things that I should not have been alive, essentially. And it's not okay. It's never been okay, and it never should have been allowed. Call me a snowflake all the fuck you want, but when the fact that is that people have actually killed themselves because of what streamers that are like 4 times their size on Twitch, and I don't mean that weight-wise, I never have. When I say this, I mean specifically streamers that literally have like hundreds of thousands of followers that just let people in their chats harass people and then immediately try to defend themselves on Twitter and then like attack the other person on Twitter. It's like, what? And I'll admit, there are times where I get angry at Dead by Daylight, but I've never thought of saying, yeah, this guy should definitely just off themselves. And I'll get angry at Dead by Daylight. I genuinely will sometimes. It's a common thing. But bottom line is, I'm trying to have fun, and I'm having fun even if I'm angry sometimes. And a lot of my fun is sometimes when I'm not streaming, because I'm not lagging as badly as I am, because, well, I don't have easy connection. But bottom line is, what I'm saying, people shouldn't be allowed to say just whatever they want. It should never have been given that argument from anybody. The First Amendment does not stretch out to private companies. It never has. And it never will. So if you're going to be a bigot online or an asshole to people online, expect it back. Because some people are actually starting to get sick of it, myself included. If you're going to start doing this shit to people over a video game, I genuinely hope you realize that not only are you the main problem, but you're causing this game to be a problem for people. And I hope you can actually realize, if you do disagree with what I say, that people should just be allowed to tell someone to off themselves over a fucking video game. I hope that you, one, find a therapist that can actually talk to you and make you realize this, that you're genuinely fucking wrong, because it's not okay. No one should be told to kill themselves over a video game. No one should have to. No one should feel like they should. It's never been okay, and it never will be. I've had people genuinely have stupid man-baby tantrums over Dead by Daylight because they never got their way. It's fucking stupid. And I try to be nice. I genuinely do. But I'm sick of being nice to people who genuinely do not deserve it. People deserve human kindness. That is something I will always agree with. But if you're going to be a dick to people for literally doing what they like to have fun, you don't deserve that. You do not deserve what people have given you to be nice to you or give you those attempts. Because I guarantee you, it's not going to be given to you forever. It never will be. And no one's going to just let you treat them like shit for the rest of your life. Because believe it or not, people get pissed about that. People dislike when they're being treated like shit because someone wants to have a man-baby tantrum over fucking Dead by Daylight. And I would genuinely start my own rant on my own channel. But not only would that not really matter anymore because not many people genuinely care. No one cares for the opinions of a small streamer sometimes, and I've seen that as a genuine thing. I've tried to get my opinion across to people on several platforms. To be told I'm wrong, I'm a dumbass, or like several things that genuinely make no sense. And on Twitter I'm not active. I don't share my opinions. But I do share them on Twitch. And not always are they received because not a lot of people watch my streams. That's perfectly fine. But there's one thing I never will do. And it is to get so angry that I am the reason that people are killing themselves over a video game. Because to those who say, oh, it's just a game, when they do shit like this out of game, like telling people to off themselves, saying shit like, oh, you never should have gotten in the game, you never should have been allowed to. It's not okay. And again, I'm not normally the kind of person to get genuinely angry. Because I don't like snapping at people. I am someone who genuinely thinks it's not okay. And yes, I have snapped at people before, and I'm not very proud of those moments. But I've never held it against somebody. I've apologized to some people that I've snapped at because I was in the wrong, or I just wasn't in a great mood, and it happens a lot more than you think. There are times where I'm genuinely not having a good day, to where I just play video games to unwind. I don't want to just let people piss me off for hours on end when I'm trying to sit down and relax. That's why sometimes I don't join friends online, because I don't want to ruin someone's mood when my shitty one. When people invite me on when I'm in a bad mood, I'm like, you know what, let's try to have fun with someone else. Let's try to have a little bit of fun. It can't be that bad. I mean, it's never been bad when I join a friend. It's just fun. I have fun right after. I'm not angry. I'm not losing my shit. But it shouldn't be a common thing for other streamers, other content creators to endure what they have to because of snowflakes who are offended by pixels in a fucking game to target other people. It's never been alright. It never should have been oh, you're a snowflake if you're genuinely offended by these words. Words have meaning. They always have. And if you're gonna act like they never did, then I'd like you to look at a very famous TikToker who also killed himself because of the actions of another, named Inquisitor. He was a cosplayer who was a very nice guy. He did some messed up things. made some messed up jokes on Discord, but then again, it wasn't the actions of Inquisitor. It was his jokes that caused his editor at one point to literally call him a pedophile over jokes. And to be worse about it, they killed themselves on stream. No one should go through that. Not in Dead by Daylight, not on Mortal Kombat, not on Yu-Gi-Oh!, not on anything. No one. And I'm genuinely meaning this from the bottom of my heart. No one should endure anything like that over video games. It's not that serious. Not even competitive esports teams allow that. They don't allow anything of that sort. They allow subtle BM, but nothing along the lines of that much trash talk, that much toxicity over to the other team. Because in the end of the day, it's just a fucking game, and the best you can do to avoid being angry like I've been because of what people say is just go next. And yeah, I do get angry over games sometimes. But not because of what happened in the game, because I keep it in the game. I just go next, and then I get angry over what people say. Because it's not common to be given nice encounters. It's kind of rare now because of how mainstream toxicity is to Twitch streamers. I mean, I don't get why that it's so cool to people who stream to be absolute assholes to people who just want to have fun. But I don't want to feel like someone that I'm close to has to be constantly protected because some asshole online wanted to be a dick. And if you're siding with the streamers that are telling people to do this casually and are just actively doing this shit, I want to ask you this. When an actual person in real life kills themselves because of the words you say to them and the words that your friends say to them, where do you feel that on your conscience? Because not only is that genuinely fucked up that you let it happen and you did it, it's fucked up that you had to cause that to somebody else who was genuinely just trying to have fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Blue basically said it all. So if you're a streamer that deals with this, contact me, I guess. I'm always on here, Discord, Twitch, Twitter. Just look up Dead by Connor and you'll probably find me there. This will be the end of the video, and thank you.